Hello, I'm here with Coach Reed of the Ridgefield Tigers football team. How would you assess the team's performance so far this season?
I think we've been pretty happy. We've talked about a couple of games where we've been the underdog. Those have ended up being our losses. But all in all, I think we've really performed at a high level each week, and so we're sitting in a good place right now. We're 5-3, and we've got a good chance at making the playoffs if we can win our final two games, including tonight. So I'm pretty happy with where our guys are.
And about that game tonight against Stamford, big game, as you said, playoffs on the line.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys prepare for this game today?
It's a little different at this point in the season. We've been doing this since August 14th or so. So, we know the routine. It gets awfully cold out there at this point in the year too. So the practices are a little shorter than they were back in September. But everybody's a little bit sharper. We really know, what's expected of us, and so we're just kind of making sure that we've got everybody in the right place and we're good to go. Trying to keep bodies as fresh as possible.
And what would you say one key to this game is?
So we've got guys who can run the football effectively, and if we can run the ball, we can keep Stamford's offense off the field. If their offense is on the field, they're not going to score any points, and we can keep the clock moving, which is important also. So, we just got to play complementary football.
I know you had mentioned the playoffs earlier. What's it going to take for this team to get there?
The part we can control is we've got to win our final two games. We got to beat Stamford, and we got to beat Danbury the night before Thanksgiving, and then we've done our part. If we do that, we'll be 7-3. Top 8 teams in Class L get into the playoffs. I think somebody out there is going to be 7-3 and get left out of the playoffs. But it's going to depend on how the whole point system shakes out. So we're really we've got to win some football games, and then we're at the mercy of the results around the state.
Finally, since it is senior night, does that change anything today, or is it just about honoring the seniors?
No, I think we'll take some time before the game to honor the seniors and the work that they've put in. Football's a little, I don't want to say different, but it's unique in terms of how many practices per game. We put in like 5 practices for every one game we play, and you do that over 4 years, and it's a ton of work, and those guys deserve to be recognized. And it's a great group of guys. They've really taken the next step in terms of getting the program back to where we want to be. So I'm happy to have a chance to recognize them tonight.
Awesome. Thanks for your time.